I am so excited that you're interested in learning about metabolic balance. I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about this program and the awesome benefits of it. My name is Vanessa Vanelli, or Vanessa Adora, and I am a certified metabolic balance coach. Let's get into it. This was me for a long time. I had very unhealthy eating habits. I was binge eating all of the time. I had a very unhealthy relationship with food and just was a really big emotional eater. One day, I decided enough is enough and I'm going to change. And so I really switched up my lifestyle and I got very big into diet and fitness. And this is me now. I lost 80 pounds through diet and exercise. I worked with some amazing coaches along the way and picked up some really good eating habits. Of course, life happens, and over the course of 3 years, I regained 30 pounds of the weight that I had lost. And so it was through metabolic balance that I was able to lose that 30 pounds once again. And I'm so excited to teach you about this because this program is very big on hormonal balance. And I believe that was the biggest reason for my success with this program. So, what is covered in this video? We're going to talk all about what is metabolic balance, how does it work, what does the coaching process look like, what's included, and the cost. Metabolic Balance is an all-natural nutrition program that brings balance to your hormone, optimizes your health, and leads to a new invigorating lifestyle that's going to result in long-term weight management. Metabolic Balance was developed over 25 years ago in Germany by Dr. Wolf Funfack. And the program was originally built to heal people dealing with inflammation and reverse metabolic syndrome. And he saw that his patients, they were also able to achieve optimal body weight by doing his program. The program was designed by studying the chemistry of one's individual lab values and the chemistry of food, and then using food as a prescription, right? Let food be thy medicine. To date, the program is managed by dedicated physicians and nutritional scientists. The foundation of the program is Metabolic Balance's unique capability to develop a truly personalized nutrition plan based on an in-depth analysis of your unique blood values, medical history, and personal likes and dislikes. Your personalized nutrition plan acts as your roadmap, and it indicates exactly which natural foods you should eat in order to orchestrate the biochemical changes needed for reaching your desirable weight and health goals. Love this about the program. This program is 100% natural. There are no injections, no pills, no shakes, no counting calories, no points tracker, and you can easily find all that you need to do this program at your local grocery store or farmer's market. Here are some of the juicy benefits of the metabolic balance that you're going to love. Weight loss and improved energy, better sleep, improved mood, less bowel and stomach problems. There's also the potential reduction or complete elimination for high blood pressure, cholesterol, and diabetic medication. Hormonal balance, improved immune function, a reduction in allergies and food intolerances, a reduction in joint inflammation and pain. You're going to save money on your groceries because now you'll be eating nutrient-dense foods that are going to fuel your body properly, so you won't be eating as much. Your body will be satisfied. This diet has the highest success rate for long-term health benefits in weight, and I'll get into that a little bit later on. And there's a potential benefit for sufferers of polycystic ovarian syndrome, type 2 diabetes, and metabolic syndrome. So it's pretty amazing things that happen in this program. Okay, so how does the Metabolic Balance program work? Well, there are 8 daily rules to stick by, and these rules are in place because you need to give your body the tools it needs to be successful. Number one, eat exactly 3 well-balanced meals a day, no snacking. This program is very big on managing insulin levels, and so that is the biggest reason why there's 3 meals a day and no snacking in between. It's going to help stabilize your blood sugar levels. Number two, ensure there is a 5-hour break between meals, right? Because the longer we go between meals, the less our body is producing insulin and the more we can stabilize our blood sugars. Number three, make sure each meal lasts no longer than 60 minutes. I know there's a lot of people who graze all day long. We want to make sure that the eating window is within 60 minutes to, once again, stabilize blood sugar and lower the production of insulin. Number four, you're going to begin every meal with 1 or 2 bites of protein, and we do this for the amino acids. We want the amino acid to hit our system first in order to produce glucagon. Once our body produces glucagon first, it will lower the insulin response. It will also stimulate our body to produce leptin, which is going to bring us feelings of satiety. Number five, be sure to have only 1 kind of protein per meal and have 3 different proteins per day. It's important to choose different proteins to fuel us because they will each provide us different sources of amino acids for our bodies. If possible, don't eat after 9 p.m. A lot of magical things happen to our body when we are sleeping. We give our body a break from digesting. We allow our cells to regenerate. We allow HGH to come in and start healing and repairing us. So we want to give our body a break when we just before bed. We definitely do not want to eat. Number 7, you have to drink your water. Everyone will be given a calculated amount of water to drink per day, and this is very important to help further flush out toxins from your body. And number 8, eat an apple a day with one of your meals. You know the saying, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. An apple is power-packed multivitamin, so it rounds out the 8 rules of the metabolic balance principles. Let's look at insulin. So our body produces insulin every time we eat something. And when we have high insulin levels in our body, this increases our cholesterol. It increases our triglycerides, which is the fat that is circulating in the blood. It increases our stress hormones, adrenaline and cortisol. So all around, not good things in your body when you have high insulin. And then on the flip side, when you have high insulin, you have lower melatonin, and you want balanced melatonin because it helps you sleep. You have lower DHEA, and you need this for building your hormones. You have lower human growth hormone, and your body's ability to break down fat also decreases. So high insulin in your body has pretty bad effects, as you can see here, and we can kind of look at this in this graph. This is an example of what your blood sugar levels could look like if you are eating, say, 6 meals per day. So you eat something and then your insulin is getting produced, and then you eat something a little bit later and then you have more insulin produced in your body, and perhaps the insulin that was previously produced wasn't able to get flushed out yet, but you're still increasing the insulin in your body. And this is what it looks like. So where you see the blue, that is where your body is able to burn energy and burn fat. So if you're constantly putting food in your body, those areas of fat burning mode, of power burning mode, are less and less because your body is constantly dealing with the insulin and getting the insulin where it needs to go instead of focusing on burning fat and burning off energy in your body. So you're in a constant wave. On the flip side, when you have 3 meals per day as per metabolic balance and you're eating 5 hours apart, look at how much bigger those areas for burning fat and burning energy become. You have 5 hours for your body to work its magic and then get into fat burning mode. There are 4 phases of the metabolic balance program. Phase 1, the preparation phase, this is your gentle cleanse. So it's 2 days, and basically this is to just start eliminating toxins from your body, to start lowering inflammation. So there's 2 days of a gentle cleanse. After that, you're going to move into the strict phase, phase two, and it is minimum 14 days long. And this is where you start to adhere to the food prescription that is built for you based off of your blood values. So you will be given the list of food to eat, the quantity of food to eat, and you follow that along for 2 weeks. And then we move to phase three. So, phase three is when your food list gets extended. You're still adhering to the 8 daily rules, but your food list is extended. Your portions might get a little bit bigger here, and treat meals are introduced. And I know we all love a treat meal. And then phase four is the maintenance phase. And this is where, success, you've optimized and you've hit your health goals, and now you just want to maintain. And we're going to learn how to do that together while following the 8 principles and following all of the healthy benefits that you've learned before you got to phase four. Now let's take a look at an example of a personal food list. So here's one for a client, and this is the protein. And they can choose whatever they would like here from their protein list. So they can choose something from the seafood category or from the meat category, from poultry, yogurt, cheese, legumes. Like, you can see that there's a wide variety here and that there aren't many restrictions. So again, this is your personalized food list. So if you're not a fish lover, then fish won't be included on your list. Here's an example of what the carbohydrates list look like. So this client can pull from any of these vegetables, can choose any of those lettuces, can choose the bread and the fruit to make their meal plan. So there's a wide variety, right? There's spinach and cauliflower and broccoli and Brussels sprouts. There's whole grain rye bread. There's cucumber, and there's an abundance of fruits to choose from as well as how much of it to eat per day. And this is kind of what the plan looks like. This is what you would receive. This is a sample, and everything can kind of be moved around, but for the most part, you follow something like this for optimal success. So if you take a look at the right side dinner option, there's 120 grams for meat, 120 grams for vegetables, fruit, and bread. So then the client would just go back to the lists that were provided and then kind of fill in the gaps here. So maybe they want 120 grams of chicken for their meat. They want to do 120 grams of Brussels sprouts for their vegetables. They want to have a peach for their fruit, and then they're going to have their rye sourdough bread to cap off their dinner. But these are all interchangeables, so you're not locked into this. It's just an example. In my personal experience, I stayed right on the plan and I had really great results. Let's get into a couple of Q&As because these questions come up a lot. What is Metabolic Balance's success rate? So first of all, what classifies a successful weight loss plan? So that is determined when an individual reaches their goal weight and maintains it for 2 years. Then that means it's a success. So Metabolic Balance has a 60 to 80% success rate. It's the only program that has higher than 50% success rate in over 35 countries, and globally, it has the highest success rate. So clearly, it's a big winner. Just to give you some perspective, Weight Watchers is the next highest, and its success rate is 22%. So that's a pretty big difference. How much weight can you expect to lose? So while everyone is different and everyone's going to respond differently, a realistic expectation is you're going to lose 5 to 8% of your total body weight during the 16-day reset period. So during phase 1 and phase 2. And then 1 to 2% of your body weight will be lost per week until an optimal body weight has been achieved. So an example here is if you start at 180 pounds, you should expect to lose 9 to 14 pounds of weight during the first 16 days. And then roughly, 1.5 to 3.5 pounds per week thereafter. So the magic of metabolic balance is intriguing you and you want to get involved. So what is next? We're going to set up a consultation. We're going to meet. We're going to chat about your goals. We're going to chat about the pillars of health. We're going to do a little medical assessment. I'm going to send you a welcome guide and a little package with all of the forms to fill out, including your requisition form to go get your blood work done. And then once the blood work comes in, that's going to get sent off to the doctors in Germany, and they're going to put together your personalized meal plan. Then you and I will meet again and go over everything in detail, and I will answer any question. Then you're going to choose a start date and you're going to begin your program. And during those first 16 days, you and I will have constant communication. I'm going to be checking in on you to see how things are going, answering your questions along the way. We will also meet again right before you start phase 3. So at about the 15 or 16-day mark, we will meet again right before you roll into phase 3. We will chat about what phase 3 looks like and the new foods that you can add into your diet plan. We will now move into doing weekly check-ins as part of this 12-week program, and then our meetings will move to an as-needed basis. So if you need to meet, no problem whatsoever. We will have our weekly check-ins where we can make adjustments if we need to. I do find working with clients for 12 weeks, they are able to hit their optimal goals. However, we could extend that for up to 6 months. I want to make sure that I'm here for you and that I'm supporting you in this journey. It is so important. And then the final time we'll meet is at the 12-week mark when we are about to roll into phase 4. We will evaluate your results, reevaluate the pillars of health, and then basically take all the tools that you learned over the past 12 weeks and learn how to carry them forward into this maintenance phase, phase 4. So what does this program include and what is the cost? So you're going to get pretty extensive blood work done. You're going to get a complete custom nutrition plan from the Metabolic Balance doctors in Germany. You get 12 weeks of personalized coaching. You get a program that works without the yo-yo effect or the need to try something else. And there are no additional costs ever again. You will always have your plan to revert back to if needed. This program has been amazing and so magical. I've learned what foods to eat, how much food to eat. My clothes are fitting better. My skin is better. My mental clarity is back. It's just been phenomenal, and I cannot recommend this program more. I've tried all of the diets, all of the things, and this is the one. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for watching this presentation. I hope that you found it valuable. I hope that you are inspired. And if you have any questions, feel free to contact me, Vanessa Adora Coaching at iCloud.com. I'm also on Instagram at the Vanessa Adora. I so look forward to guiding you on your journey and being your support and being your coach and helping you reach your goals.